Throw Gang. We are joined by the Bucatini Big Dog, Lauren Schlossman, and myself, the Macchiato Madman, James Harris. Welcome to the weekly Run of the Boys, with today's full episode only available on
patreon.com/throwingfits.
Before we get into silencing my phone and throwing fits, hitting the old world, our summer bucket list, each of us, and trying to teach Gen Z old head slang from 10 years ago.
I don't think it was even like teaching, more of just like not embarrassing yourself publicly, and by yourself, I mean myself.
Yeah, well, let's get into a fit check.
Why don't you start us off, bro?
All right, on the feet, I'm wearing Mizuno Wave Rider 10s. Wave Rider.
Wave Rider.
They're not Wave Prophecies, they're the Wave Riders.
Wave Runners?
Wave Runners.
The prophecy is that because we're the only podcast that matters, we'll have a lot of fucking Wave Riders out here this summer.
Exactly.
Get off our fucking dick.
The socks are from Amazon. The shorts are from Colin Meredith Studios. The shirt is Vintage from Fantasy Explosion. Let me ask this. As a dartsman, does it rankle your feathers? Is this like Dart Stolen Valor?
Nah, dude, it's fire. I'm jealous. I want that.
But you never smoked menthols.
I mean, of course I've smoked menthols, but I wasn't
you
like
were a menthols darter.
No. Cool, this minty flavor. What movie is that?
I don't know.
The Master.
Cool Hand Luke?
The Master.
Okay.
Philip Seymour Hoffman, R.I.P. to the God. He
Are you going to go back to SIGs in Europe?
So Jenna gave me the pass, and I didn't even bring it up.
Oh, wow, because, that really matters with you and cigarettes.
Well, in the part of the leg of the trip where I link with her, if I have been blasting darts for like 2 weeks prior, it's not just going to stop, We're going to keep the party going.
So when you link...
I don't know.
So after 2 weeks in Europe with me, and then 1 week... And then you meet up with Jenna, and she's going to be like, hey, Larry, does she call you Larry?
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe, you have the SIG pass. Are you going to be like, oh, thanks, babe. My virgin lungs.
So I've definitely had drunk SIGs as a born zinner, but like I had a sober SIG after our very long shoot the other day, which we'll talk a bit about in terms of Gen Z slang, or teaching Gen Z old head slang. And I had that sober dart, and I was like, this isn't as fire as I remember, which like I did not expect.
Crazy.
Where it's like, damn, dude, Zyn is just the way more effective nicotine delivery system.
What about the fact that Juuls are now legal again?
I saw that. Never Juuls been. Though, shout out to my brother. That's huge for him.
Okay.
I don't even know what kind of fucking, illegal imported fucking fake pods he's been smoking.
I know. Well, I feel like if we kept it outlawed, Sweden would have declared war to protect its interests. You know? Or now that now that Juul is legal, Sweden will declare war to protect its interests because it's a Swedish company.
Philip Morris acquired Zyn,
right,
for like a couple bill, and they're just gonna.
Damn.
They literally, it's a deal, dude. They got a deal because this is the future.
Okay,
welcome to the future. Dude.
How many tins are you bringing to Europe?
So I was thinking about that because like.
We're going to talk about things we're most nervous about, and I got to imagine for you, it's running out of the drugs that you're addicted to while traveling.
I can like pivot to something else, but yeah, like, dude, all of the, fucking snooze in Europe is like intense, dude. I want the girly stuff. I think you could still get Zyn. I just don't know like how available it is in Italy and France, countries where like people are still just blasting darts like it is the old world, as you said.
I do want to get the. We noticed this in Italy last summer. It's a vape device, but you single load it with a dart, and then it like cold smokes it for you.
Yeah, the cool cig, the reusable cold cig machine.
So because like when I do smoke cigs, I like a Capri. I don't like the whole cigarette.
Yeah.
By the way, Capri is so hot right now.
You and DSR were early on that.
Dick sucking Ron.
Yeah,
for sure. But this is like you can just take a hit because sometimes you just want like a puff or two, right? Mm-hmm. And this. For people that don't know the technology that they developed over there in Italy, it's like it looks like a vape. You load a cig in, like we said, you can just hit it once and it'll like not burn the whole thing down. No. So you can just like hit it at your leisure.
Yeah, it's sick.
Single puffs. It's fire. I don't understand. How do you cold heat something?
I don't know. And that whole, like, have you ever tried one? I think the cold thing we might have told ourselves. I don't know if it's actually cold smoke. I think it is cold smoke. Also,
cold smoke is a hard title.
Cold smoke is a hard ass.
Wait, but how do you take a hit and then it doesn't continue burning? Because it's just dried leaves and I don't know. And paper.
And there's such like little mini cartridges.
Yeah.
It's like if it was a gun, it would be a very small millimeter.
It looks like what Abraham Lincoln got yopped with.
Yeah.
The fucking
a little PP7, dude.
Yeah, the little unhand thy garms.
Yeah, but you still got to buy. I wonder how many hits you get, because you buy like a pack of the cartridges.
No. It's a cigarette.
No, I know, but you got to buy those. You buy the machine, and I'm sure it comes with the starter pack. But then you got to buy more of the cartridges.
What's in the cartridge?
It's like they're little tiny. It's a pack of tiny little twig cigs.
No,
yes.
bro. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. You buy a pack of cigs. You buy your machine.
You're completely wrong. You need specific type of. There's different brands that make different types. It's a specific type of. You're completely wrong.
I literally had a conversation with an Italian person when we parted ways, and I was at a wine bar and saw a young person smoking them, and I asked about it.
You cannot just put a Marlboro Gold, because we're in Europe, into this machine.
All right. You're fucking wrong, but we'll figure out when we get there. Moving on up. Small Talk Studios. Trucker.
Great tea. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
tea.
Thank you. Yeah.
Where is it from? Fantasy?
Fantasy Explosion.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Kevin. Bottega, Phil Panza, sipping on a Diet Pepsi. Nalgene full of Lower East Side's finest, and Sun Buddies sunglasses. Lawrence, the person incorrect about the Italian cold smoke. What are you wearing?
I have on the Studio Nicholson Asics Gel Quantum 368s.
Woo!
Dude.
1 of 100.
Listen, now that we're sneaker designers, right, and we're in the mix, and our opinion on footwear has never been more valid than it already was. This could be, I think, sneaker of the year. And shout out Felix. Shout out the homies at Studio Nicholson. I think there's only 100 pairs of these.
I just said 1 of 100.
Yeah. So a 50th of which went to the only podcast that matters.
It's crazy.
These are insane. So this model, it's funny. I didn't realize this until I did a little bit of research, because I don't have the cheapy Asics. They're based off of this Gel Quantum 368
How comfortable
as well.
is it?
They're insanely comfortable.
Yeah.
And what's even crazier is how comfortable they are, despite like this hand-cut Italian leather applique that they put on this shit.
This is peak Stu Nick in that it is like, oh, it's a triple black, all black sneaker. And then when you get a little closer, you're like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
The technique, the subtleties, everything.
The mixed media.
Next level.
Yeah.
And take it above. You know, I think we added 2 sneakers to the Fitty's Sneaker of the Year contender list nominees this week. This for sure.
Without a doubt.
I mean, they must have sold out in 0.00002 seconds.
I don't even know when they dropped, but they're gone.
By the time I saw the Studio Nicholson post on IG, like it was like, posted 60 minutes ago. I went to the site and they were gone.
Do you think they made like extra seating pairs, or do you think it was only 100 straight up?
Probably extra seating pairs, to be honest. As a known footsman myself, sneakersman designer myself,
as a known seedling,
yeah, as a known seeder, yeah. I live to seed.
A well-known seeder just out here like fucking Johnny spreading
just
it
fucking Johnny
to whoever wants
Johnny
it.
Gazelle seed. These definitely a nominee for Sneaker of the Year, and Adidas by Throwing Fits. Friends and Family Gazelle Indoor, nominee for Sneaker of the Year.
I guess the one piece of intel that I would provide to the throw gang, since like you can't get these, honestly, you probably have a better shot at, I don't know, sucking our dicks from the back and getting some Adidas by Throwing Fits Friends and Family Gazelle Indoors than you do with the Studio Nicholson Asics. This model, which clearly Asics is pushing with this collab and the cheapy collab and whatever collabs are on deck, you can just buy the GR triple black.
Yeah,
but there is like some white accent on like the Asics logo. But
is that the only colorway, the Gel Quantum? Because like again, it is a super comfortable sneaker.
Dude, there's mad colorways. It's like, I mean, this is what sneaker companies do, right? They are going to push a model, a GR model, and to do that, they have the high-profile collabs. This happened with the Gel Cayano 14 with, like, Jound, and then once that's out...
with the fucking 990. Like, I feel like, it happened with the 992.
This is how you do it.
With the 1906.
This is the playbook.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's mad colors available, GR. I am not normally a guy that would wear a triple black sneaker. They look like nurse shoes to me. Like, or the idea... Closing your eyes and imagining the platonic, or I guess the antonym of that, of a triple black sneaker.
Oh, so they're out here saving lives while on their field day? Yeah, that sounds great.
Or like a lunch lady?
Okay.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
Joes, sloppy Joes. Why don't you try and make that reference to the fucking 23-year-old model?
Yeah, right.
Hey, you guys remember Adam Sandler comedy albums?
Who's Adam Sandler?
I'm just Toll Booth Willie.
But these slap so hard just based on like all the different materials that like come together to create a shoe that, again, it's like, yeah, it's all black, but it doesn't feel like it because there's all different fucking sheens and surfaces and finishes.
Piece of shit car. It's a piece of shit.
bro. Stop. Are you gonna be making Sandler references all fucking episode?
They're all gonna laugh at you.
I don't
Lawrence.
like Adam Sandler.
They're all gonna laugh at you. Oh, because you fucking hate Jews. I know that.
No,
you're a self-hating Jew. That's
chill.
fine.
All right, moving on up. I have CK1.
Wait,
Palace
I wanted to.
socks.
I had a question.
Yeah.
Or no, I had a point to make.
Sure.
Our boy Nolita Dirtbag in his Substack, Medium Rare. Everyone go subscribe. He made a pretty funny observation that the sneaker resale stores are now wrapping their Asics.
Really?
Yeah. So like the saran wrap treatment that used to only go to like Jordans, Nikes,
SBs,
Adidas. They're now fucking. I guess like Asics are a shoplifting threat.
How many
Or
were
a shoplifting target rather?
How many were stolen from your shoe rack in the hall?
Well, since the majority of my rotation was Asics, Novalis.
No, Novalis is right.
Novalis was stolen. A pair of Roa slip-ons were stolen.
No, I just meant like
Forgot about
Asics because like that would have been like a nice little kind of like telltale sign of what was to come.
I don't
in
remember.
terms of saran wrapping.
I mean, a few Nike Air Humaras.
Yeah.
But yeah, Asics were definitely stolen from my hallway.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I mean,
I took a piece of intel from Nolita just to be like, yeah, like Asics have kind of risen up along with New Balance in terms of like the
right. You said the big four. We were talking about like the big four or whatever last week. Like, yeah, I think that in terms of like cool guy shit, Asics without a doubt.
Asics NB right there, neck and neck, and come on, and the three stripes.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, if I had to only wear one sneaker brand for the rest of my life, collaborators be damned. If I had to pick a brand, I might go Asics.
Well, as a Adidas athlete, I'm going to go.
No, I said
stick with La Familia.
Yeah, but I said collaborators be damned if they were not. But of course, it's three-stripe
I'm
life.
not going to damn my collaborators. I'm not going to bite the striped hand that feeds me.
Yo, thank you to everyone for showing all the love. Yeah. Hopefully, this deluge of fucking engagement can push things forward.
And shout out to Adidas for once again, acting first, asking for forgiveness later. Which honestly, very German trait.
True. Can't argue with fucking history, bro. Oh, yeah.
The throwing fit sneakers are going to be huge in Argentina.
The old world giveth and the old world taketh away.
Oh, man. Right. We are going to get into the Europe trip after the fit check. Continue, please.
I'm wearing vintage Patagonia stand-up shorts.
That's what these are?
Yeah.
First pod appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what makes these your preferred Patagucci short over baggies now these days?
Well, baggies I feel like baggies for me now are just like swim trunks. Like I'll be bringing baggies on vacation, but in terms of like in the streets, I've gone to the stand-up side 100%.
You're a stand-up guy.
The amount of fucking beer. How many beers was that?
6. That's a sixer,
dude. A 6-pack in your fucking. Are you happy to see me? Or is that a 6-pack in your stand-ups? Well, I was just saying if we were going.
For your phone to be in your hand.
Strictly, yeah.
You'd be like, yo, I got 6 beers in my pants.
Yeah.
You're texting.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. It's just a short, wide bottom half is something I'm very into.
You love a short, wide
bottom. Boy swangers.
I'm looking at the
as
fit
I've been
pic.
calling them.
I think that. Why are you looking?
I don't.
Like that.
This is what happens when you don't. Maybe we should take another one before you leave.
No, I don't think that's the one you chose. Is it?
This is the one you texted. This is what happens when you forget
sure.
sunglasses rushing out the door. Because I do have to get a haircut before we hit the road. All right, moving on.
No, that's not the one we chose.
Okay, thank God. I don't know.
No, but I'm saying these shorts look pretty good.
Thanks. Yeah.
Like I think what always gets lost, just to talk about inseams for a second, because everyone loves more inseams talk. I think what gets lost in the whole 5-inch, 3-inch, 9-inch discourse is it's really also about width and 100%. Silhouette, right? Mm-hmm. Like a 5-inch inseam, you can wear them, you can sag them, you can hike them up, kind of like what we do. But it's really like the width, kind of like you can't wear.
Look at how wide these are. I think that these are definitely wider than baggies.
Inseam length and width matter equally, I believe, in terms of like picking out a pair of shorts that works for you. And I think that gets lost every single fucking time. People just like glaze over it.
Yeah. These would be good to climb in for sure. Yeah. In terms of like just the heavy duty canvas and the fact that the pockets like don't billow out so they wouldn't get snagged on shit,
So you're not supposed to climb in shorts.
Oh, really? Only pants?
To protect your legs from like.
I see a lot of fucking people climbing in shorts though.
Well, sounds like they're fucking.
That's a novice rookie mistake.
If it's really hot, yeah, you climb in shorts, but like you want to climb in like longer ones to just protect your knees and legs from scraping up on the wall.
Protect more of your hindquarters. No, I get that. That makes total fucking sense. Okay, the T is a Our Legacy Workshop Throwing Fits collaboration. What a fucking... This was like... We literally released these, I believe, like almost like a year ago, basically.
It'll be a year in Milan.
Crazy. The hat is OG metalwood, rolly on the wrist, wedding ring on the fingy, wifey on the pinky, chrome on the other hand. I got a hydro flask full of the Lower East Side's finest, and I'm drinking... Dude, we had a pretty intense morning moving some flights around, canceling some shit.
Jesus.
And I think we could talk about the kind of... the baggage fears that were instilled into us by more seasoned travelers. But I was so stressed that, I needed a fucking dirty water.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Nice, crisp, refreshing D-dubs on a fucking hot day like today.
If you see me drinking a hard seltzer, it's either dirty water or it's not a hard seltzer.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Some soft seltzer with some tequila in it. But okay.
Yeah.
And no sunglasses, like you said. Okay.
No sunglasses. Oh, and I'm wearing a Supreme Hanes boxer briefs. We are recording this on a Friday because we are headed out of town Sunday night.
Yeah, that's right. Sunday's a travel day, so that we can hit the ground running in Italia on Monday.
That sounded like Borat.
No. The true Italian accent is fucking nuts, and I think like it's not Super Mario. It's like it's a Monday.
It's a Monday.
It's a Monday.
Dude, this new bit where I'm like using say Monday in Italian. You know when I was like doing the La Labra, what was it? Whatever the fucking
Adidas
and then
HQ town.
Well, this is so Monday in Italian is lunedì.
Yeah, it's like lunes.
But can you do English in an Italian accent on Google?
Monday. That's it. That's a true Italian accent.
Tuesday. Wednesday.
Thursday.
Friday. It just gets more unhinged as the week goes along. You know the fucking vibes.
Exactly. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this podcast. Okay, real quick, some housekeeping.
Yeah.
So, because we are traveling, because the Wi-Fi is going to be so questionable
Stop, dude. It's
and erratic, next week's guest episode is going to be a compilation of guests coming to you live from Pitti Uomo.
Pitti Uomo. It's the Pity Poppies episode.
The Pity Pod. It's a pity potty.
If you might remember, we did a similar thing last
Milano.
year with the Maniacs in Milano. The roster is shaping up quite nicely. A lot of friends, new and old, quick hitting, fucking people love these, dude.
I know. So that is coming out. Next week's.
Yes.
So we're hearing this regular scheduled program, and then next week the guest episode is coming out on Friday. And then the week after, I believe, will be regular boys only. I don't know where we're recording that from, if we're recording from Florence or Milan or Paris. That's the...
I love hotel potting, dude. It's so comfortable, bro. We did that shit in fucking Stockholm most recently, probably.
Vegas.
Oh, right, dude. Vegas, dude. Hotel potting, Airbnb potting, it just makes things feel so much more special, dude.
Yeah. So just a quick programming note.
Do you want to tease any of who is going to come on, or you want to keep it?
No, because like it's going to be absolute chaos. We don't know. We're not going to have the final guest list locked in until like the day happens. Right? There's oh my God. There's a fucking absolute legend who's scheduled to come on. No spoilers yet.
Oh, as the real guest the week after.
No, dude. A white knight. Literally. A literal white knight.
Oh, that's right. He's the first one. He's like the most next level dude is the only one that's really like locked and loaded. And he'll be do you end? All right. Compilation episode. Do you kick things off with the heavy hitter?
Yes.
Should he bat lead off or clean
absolutely.
up? Okay.
Lead off.
He is a real white knight. Damn. I was like, wait a second. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So that'll be a lot of fun. And then just, I don't know. So our I guess what is slowly becoming an annual thing. And what we got to do is we got to really I think we are killing ourselves both in the weeks leading up to this, and as soon as we touch down, it's going to be like July 4th, and so like obviously the world's going to shut down for that.
Bitch.
Thank you. Just bought myself a little present on the phone. You heard me.
Yeah, that's quite a gift, dude.
a little upgrade.
Have you ever? Don't need to be gauche and talk about money amount, but have you ever spent that much money on a physical item for yourself?
No.
So there you go.
No.
Quite the upgrade.
Honestly, I've spent money. I think money's better spent, or money well spent on experiences.
Yeah, he's an experiential shopper,
especially in travel.
Yeah, I like things. Right? I like things.
Yeah, yeah.
Though, bro, the portion of this trip that my wife is coming on just immediately makes it so much more expensive. Not just because you're adding a second physical person, but just like, damn, dude, this bitch is spoiled.
Does she not make any money?
No, she does. But I'm like,
yeah.
This is, I know, like, you'll talk about what it's like traveling with a baby, but like, the benefit for her is almost like, oh, don't worry, babe, I got this. And I'm like, wait, where are we staying in Paris? What the fuck?
Shh. Are you staying in a nice hotel?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Okay, so
I would say too nice.
We are going to Pitti Uomo in Florence. Then we're taking ourselves to Milano, where we're just gonna fucking cavort about, definitely handle some business, cut some pods, link with some friends, and then kind of as a little like, I don't know, like appendix to it all. We're like, yo,
a digestive.
Fuck it, Paris. So we're just hopping over to Paris for a few nights. So we're kind of doing the full circuit.
Yeah, Potter's in Paris, and we're going gorilla.
A little bit abbreviated. If you're Gen Z, that is a reference to Watch the Throne, a album by both Jay-Z and Kanye West.
Yeah, a collaborative project.
Yes. The album covers by Riccardo Tisci.
So if that that came out in 2012. If you are 24 right today.
That was when you were 12 years old.
Yeah. So of course you didn't hear Neighbors in Paris.
I was listening to rap when I was 12. Were you not? Oh, you started listening to rap when you were 22. So that makes sense, actually. 18. That makes sense.
No, not really, but mainly I became a real fan of hip hop at like 18 years old. I'm a late bloomer. I literally
I found this subreddit hip hop heads, and it really just fucking opened up a brand new world for me.
It's crazy to think that there's like entire generations of people that. Okay, first of all, obviously when was hip hop invented?
Like 79,
right?
I guess.
So,
80. I don't know. It depends. It really depends. I mean, are you talking about like Cool Keith or Cool Herc or?
But to like meet someone,
Sugar Hill Gang, or
to meet someone today that's like not like just like an old person that was like, did you lose your virginity or hear a rap song first? It's an interesting line of demarcation when you think about it, right?
What was yours?
Well,
you lost your virginity.
No, because like I heard of Big Willie Style dropped before I had sex.
So you hadn't heard any rap songs with curses in them until after you had fucked.
Yo, no way. But maybe. But honestly, maybe. That's crazy.
That possible. You get Hot 97 in Wawa.
I lost my virginity when I was 16, so that would have been 2003, maybe.
Yeah.
And I only really, maybe.
What the fuck?
37.
Bro,
I know,
so
dude.
Weird.
Well, that's what it's like growing up in New Jersey.
Fucking Redman's from Jersey.
Yeah. He is.
Max B.
Free the wave.
Well, he's just in prison in Jersey.
Right. He's from Harlem.
Yeah. All right. Enough about you fucking with a French tickler to the dulcet tones of the Deftones or whatever the fuck you're listening to when you're 16.
The Deftones. No, it was. I don't know. I'm like Denzel, dude. I don't really listen to music when I fuck. You're the same way. We talked about this before, right?
Yeah, but the fact that you didn't listen to rap music until you're 18 is like confounding to me.
But in terms of like really like becoming a fan, like having my eyes open and my fucking world expanded to the Carter 2 fly in.
Yeah. What's up with all this pizza? Yo, every time that commercial comes on, me and Chuck text each other.
Oh, yeah?
All right. So we're spending like 2 weeks together on the road, attached to the hip. Every night, a movie. Every dinner, a
Tubi original.
Every dinner, a Fellini original.
La Dolce Vita, baby.
Yeah.
La Dolce Vita.
Yeah.
Vita.
Every event, Cinema Paradiso. So
it's about to be a Fellini.
It's a packed schedule.
Is it really?
I mean, there's like, look at all this purple.
Look at all
that
Look at all this Yarpal, dude. We're looking at our shared Google Calendar.
Yeah, that should be purple.
Yeah, but some of this is skippable, my friend.
Absolutely.
Our strategy is we RSVP'd for everything, and we will be attending what we want to.
Yes, and depending on how much work we have to do, depending on how much like we have to be at the fucking the crib to pod or upload or edit or email, whatever. Anyway, first question for you, Lawrence. What is the single non-event or dinner thing that you're most excited about in our travels through Italy and France?
So I'm going to be back on a normal eating schedule, which is awesome.
2 meals a day?
Because like, what am I going to just like sit with you and watch you fucking eat? And
that's what happens now.
I was talking to our Italian makeup artist yesterday. Like, her big thing was in moving to the States, and this is not like necessarily like a Galaxy Brain level take, but like the fact that all kind of additives and hormones are illegal in Europe, like you can eat well. I'm not talking about like Gandolfini having a heart attack at the table but like you just eat like a normal person and indulge, have some carbs, have some pasta, have some pizza, have some, fucking cured meats. Like I'll probably like not gain weight. Like I feel pretty good about the quality and the freshness of the food and the ingredients.
And portions.
Yeah. But
also we'll be walking and
yeah, baby.
Maybe biking.
Yeah.
If you can prove to me that you can bike safely.
How to like pass a test?
We're gonna go to a parking lot.
You're gonna like set up cones?
I'll set up some cones
and make sure that I don't hurt myself.
Course. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I don't like when I was traveling through. I did a little. I was in Berlin with Dick Sucking Ron, and we had just gotten out of the gay club, and where so much dick sucking was happening. Mm-hmm. And it's like, all right, let's scooter home. And Dick Sucking Ron almost like fell over in traffic.
How shit-faced were you guys?
This is actually
how drunk on semen was he?
This is totally we were totally sober on the semen.
Okay.
No, actually, the dick sucking gay club hadn't happened yet, but the Kit Kat Club. You been there?
No, I've never been to Berlin.
Infamous. Oh, great city.
Well, dude.
I get it. Why you don't want to go there, but.
So many memories.
Honestly.
No, I would. My thing is like,
honestly, great fucking town.
Oh, dude, for sure. So fun. No, with traveling to the old world, I always want it to be paid for, but for like, as like a work, thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you get the chance, if you get the chance to go to Berlin, go to Berlin. It's so cheap. Everyone speaks English. It's mad fun.
Yeah, I know all that, but like when I'm planning,
the beer culture is like people drink beers there. Like they get off the subway. Like the beer drinking on the street there is like how people drink like seltzers in New York, and that's not an anti-Semitic thing. It's just like
Well, when I'm going on vacay with the wife, like the places that she's a little less worldly than you and I, and the places that she wants to go to, like Berlin is not at the top of that list, brother.
Okay.
So anyway, but speaking of beers and salty, viscous liquids going down your throat, I am so fucking ready to drink my favorite beer. It's my number one. You've had it before. I've had it before. I guess you could probably like ship yourself a fucking crate, but Birra Messina.
So good.
I have been fucking dreaming about it. For the audience at home, everyone knows in Italy, there's just beer, which is a Peroni. You just order a beer, you're getting a Peroni. Peronis in Italy do hit diffy. You and I have publicly shit on Peroni for
Disgusting.
The entire lifetime of this show.
They're not as bad as Amstel Lights, but they're fucking horrible.
Right. And there's a lot of great beers, obviously. Moretti, Forst. What else do people like?
I'm a Moretti guy.
You're not?
No, I am.
Oh.
That's my preferred with the fucking old guy in the green suit and the yellow hat on the label, but these are fantastic.
But these big fucking gallons of Messina, guys. This is a Sicilian beer that comes from a secret recipe by Italian master brewers. And
it's beer and salt.
Dude, Sicilian salt crystals.
It's beer and a little fucking cum shot.
Bro, it is... I think it is the best beer in the world.
Whoa. Okay, relax.
And I wonder if there's other...
It's your favorite beer in the world.
It is my favorite beer in the world. We had it for the first time a year ago, and any time that I was able to get it from a supermarket or is available at a restaurant, it's without a question, just keep bringing them until I am fucking bloated, dude.
Yeah.
They are so good. So that is I just can't. I've been dreaming about them. And that beautiful fucking...
That's concerning.
Blue and white label.
That's a little concerning.
But here's the thing.
You got beer brain.
But I won't be having like Messina meals. I'll be having them with food because I'll be eating normally.
Okay. How many beers at lunch do you think you're going to average?
Since I know this is a big point of contention, like I want to be on my P's and Q's. I don't want to be...
This is a work trip.
Yeah.
Let's remember that.
It's one thing to be traveling with a work baby. It's another thing to be then having a drunk
baby?
infant. A drunk infant, dude.
Well, babies are kind of just like drunk homies, right? They're just like, they're crying, they're hungry, they're shitting themselves, they're barfing.
Let me run it by you. 2 beer lunches.
Whatever you got to do to get through the day, my friend.
Okay. But that is...
whatever you got to do to keep having dreams about beer. Which is, just like... Again, concerning.
I don't know where you can get it in New York. I think you'd have to order like online. Like I'm not that much of an alcoholic where I'm going to do that. Not to mention, That's
not an alcoholic move. An alcoholic move is dreaming of it.
True. It's just like by not having it or having it like once a year, it just...
How do you spell it?
Messina. Messina. Birra Messina.
Birra Messina.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can order it on fucking...
Yeah, I'm on only ItalianProducts.us. Yeah, that's where I'm reading.
It's $2.84 for a bottle. That's cheap.
Aren't the bottles a little bit bigger too? It's a 100 milliliter. How much what's a normal beer?
I don't know. 60.
I'm going to go to ounces. 100 milliliters to ounces. That's 3.4 ounces. How much is it? That's a normal beer. They look diesel. Because they're like, it's a chode-like bottle. Anyway.
How the fuck is... Yeah, so you're getting a quarter of a beer?
5% ABV. You know, a little on the high, medium to high end, right? Versus a dirty water.
Like a Budweiser.
4.5. Yeah. Dude, they're just... Listen, I love them. I can't wait. I would be lying if I said that wasn't the thing that I am truly... Cracking that first Messina... That's when you know it's boys trip.
It's a work trip.
Work trip.
2 beer lunch trip.
All right. What about you? Do you have a more like realistic, I think non-psycho answer?
I think the food. I think just like the pace. I really don't like. I'm glad that we're kind of like we're there to work, but we're not going to kill ourselves, right? Like,
no.
Like the podcasting that we're going to do, that is first and foremost the number one thing.
Right.
All the fucking pomp and circumstance and like the events and dinners and all the shit, and the schmoozing and the networking and the fucking shaking babies and kissing hands, like that's second. That being said, I do really, the past few weeks have been like insanely stressful.
Yes.
I've been waking up. I haven't been sleeping well at all. I feel like I'm in uncut gems mode, like for the last 2-3 weeks, just packing in work ahead of time, handling all this shit before the trip, setting up all the trip. So to kind of like get through, I feel like there's going to be a tipping point towards like 2/3, 3/4 of the way through where it's like, all right, now we can kind of coast downhill.
Breathe.
Yes. And yeah, like just getting to fucking hang out a little bit and like have a little vermouth spritz, you know, at 8 o'clock because it's still light out.
8 a.m.?
No, 8 p.m. because it's still light out. I will not be drinking at lunch. Personally.
Yeah, maybe I won't either. I think it depends on the type of lunch, and we can talk about the politics of like, that's the thing where it's like...
I think you got to follow the leads of your hosts, right?
Yeah, I mean, but I think a lot of the meals will be like me and you, like they'll be like strategy meetings, you know?
I think every lunch is going to be, and this is what I'm a little nervous about.
Oh, here we go.
And this is the next, well, this is...
Wait. Just real quick, because you were talking about being excited for the food. So last year... we were exclusively in Milan. You've never been to Pitti. This is your first time. I haven't been in like 10 years. In Milan, what was the best meal that we had? Was it Yappa?
Yappa, or I personally love that place that Enrico, the CMO of GP Company, sent us, where like, and that was our second time there. But the first time we went just ourselves, and then we went with the Wags.
Yeah.
And like this is like,
oh yeah, what is that place called? The place rocks.
The first time we went, we were the only non-Italians in there. The second time we went, there were a few more tourists, so I feel like it's like definitely hit TikTok or some shit.
The power went out. That's how you know it's good.
The power goes out. That's how you know it's good. There's no English menus. That's how you know it's good. Some fucking Italian drunk came through playing a trombone.
Oh, it was like a full fucking band, dude. Yeah. That shit was mad annoying.
Yeah. That and like Yappa, I know is like the hottest high-end restaurant, but like I don't need like gastronomic fucking...
Dude, we ate at Yappa twice.
Did we?
Yeah, once with Angelo Iurritia and Gian De Leon, and then one time with JB.
Yeah.
Because we were like, oh, JB needs to try this.
Right. Yeah, so except for Yappa, but I think it's more like those
the OL
hole in the wall
what's
meals.
the OL lunch spot that also fucking smackiolis?
I sent it to Robbie. I'm not sure. I can just look it up in my Milan list. But
So good.
Honestly, just the food. Okay, what is the event or dinner that you're most excited about in Italia?
There's a lot there's a lot to choose from, but I'll go and then you go and then we can maybe shout out some of the fucking honorable mentions. But all right, so I've been to Pitti twice. Like I said, I haven't been in a long time, but I have had the privilege of attending the Cucinelli dinner that happens on the second night of Pitti Uomo. Yep. And I think it's changed over the years. But dude, I know Cucinelli is like the mayor of Solomeo, which is like the town that he like bought where everyone who works for him in Europe like lives and they all coexist and it's like a utopian society because Cucinelli is like the modern day fashion Marcus Aurelius.
A dudetopia.
But when he goes to Pitti, that power I feel like translates and he fucking runs shit there as well. And this dinner, you know, I feel like...
So you there 12 years ago? When Watch the Throne came out?
Maybe. Yeah, I was like... Yeah.
How many times did you say when you're in Paris that year?
I didn't go to Paris.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
I forgot, honestly. That was before cancel culture.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So I would have been fine. That's when the white people could just say the N-word with impunity.
But we were at the concert. They certainly did say it with impunity.
Yeah, it's true. I opted out, obviously. Where was that? The Izon Center?
Yeah, you opted out. Yeah.
I do not owe you money for those tickets. That's a nice little throwback.
Whoa,
a throwback,
dude.
Eternal argument for all the longtime listeners of the pod.
I feel like you're just enforcing stereotypes at this point.
No. Meaning, remember the whole thing was you were like, I still owe you for the ticket.
I know, and now I'm making an anti-Semitic joke. Yeah,
right. So the Cucinelli dinner, from what I remember,
I got to pump the brakes on the anti-Semitism. By the way,
go off, King. Free Gaza.
I guess we're going to Europe, so I'll be good.
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna be straight, brother. From what I remember, it's like this beautiful kind of like aperitivo appetizers at dusk at what will be like an incredible venue.
How many guests we talking?
So that's the thing.
Prepare me.
I remember it being like a big thing, and then the hoops that I felt like we had to like kind of jump through to like let our connects at Cucinelli know that we are gonna be there. Like we need fucking place cards. Like we need to be invited. Felt like a bit harder to get done than I anticipated. So I think they might have shrunk the dinner down.
Okay, how's the food? Like, what are we talking?
Fucking incredible.
Is it like a 5-hour meal where okay?
I would say block out 12 hours.
Jesus Christ.
like lock in, brother. Okay. And I think that we'll talk like fits and stuff. And
this is the one thing that I'm bringing a suit for.
Are you bringing a tie?
I wasn't planning on it.
I can loan you. I'm bringing...
Well, I wasn't planning on it because I was.
You can borrow one of my ties. I'm bringing.
Well, I wasn't planning on wearing a tie. Is that going to be a faux pas?
No, I don't think so. But
this is the one thing where like all like dress codes, I'm like, suck my dick,
suck my dick.
But this is the one where I'm just like, damn, I definitely don't want to look like a fucking jabroni out of place.
Yeah, especially since like we're more new to this than true to this, even myself included.
Yeah, and the Cucinelli dinner feels like a real you've made it type moment.
Oh,
where the pod has, kind of like...
I wouldn't be surprised if at a certain point you do the thing which I know you hate, which is like, yo, bro, flick me up, please. It's going to be like that. You're going to ask me to flick you.
Well, that's because you don't take photos of anything or anyone.
What are you talking about? I take mad photos.
No, you don't.
That's not true.
No, you don't.
That's blatantly
Show
false.
me your phone. Open your photos.
Yeah, you can go through. There's nothing, there's no improprieties here. You can like give the people a nice little... So there's me and you, obviously from earlier.
Okay. There's meme.
Oh, those need to be dropped later.
What? This is a photo of you. This is a throwback photo of you playing cornhole.
Oh, yeah, because I'm talking...
your form is...
Well, no, I know. Actually,
a little zesty.
No, I know. So we're going to talk about that later. So that's why I had it, because I wanted to show that to you. Damn,
okay.
Kind of a spoiler alert.
Your grill in a tin of Zins. Very sick.
Cool.
Los Tacos. Was that today?
No, that's from last week.
Okay. Frank Ocean, Los Tacos fan.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, who isn't?
Well, he was just
number one is in the name.
He was just flicked up in Los Tacos.
Damn, I wonder what his order is. Oh, yo, can I ask you?
This is from literally 10 days ago.
Well, it's just like I'm in Zoot acquisition mode. Just to have.
Yeah, but this is from 10 days ago.
Yeah, whatever.
Or are you like planning a fucking dump?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, so yes.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, this is either memes that like from the group
there's
chat.
Photos.
No, there aren't. The only photos in. Okay, let me go through.
Oh, here we go. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Can't count
10.
the memes because I post, so it's like I have to have them. You know, that's the
I'm
job.
counting them. In the last 10, you have in your last 10 photos in your camera, your photo roll. The first one's May 28th, so that's 11 days ago.
Yeah, last week.
10 days ago,
technically.
And
not last week, but
it's tacos. Then we have your grill and a tin of Zins, schmood, a script from our shoot, which was just one.
Delete that.
Not 3.
Do me a favor.
I'm not going to delete it. A photo from the homie Danny Lomas that he sent us on IG. A photo of your zesty cornhole form.
Which was just for today.
Shit is fucking suspect. I would delete that if I were you.
Well,
meme, and then today's fit pic.
All right, whatever. Anyway.
So you don't take photos.
So to bring it back to the Cucinelli dinner, I don't think you need a tie. I think you should consider it out of respect to the mayor of Solomeo, Mr. Cucinelli himself. And I think it's going to be, that's a movie, dude. That night is going to be a night to remember.
Damn, see my fit, and we're going to do a little fit preview. The only fit that I like put together in my head ahead of time, which I know that's not normally how I like travel, was going to be a summery, light tropical wool brown Drake suit and a kind of like heathery yellow linen short sleeve shirt that I got from Chickies, vintage Banana Republic.
Not a camp collar?
It's not a camp collar.
So you could rock a tie with that. Dude, I got
short sleeve because then if I take off my jacket, I'm gonna look like a fucking pedophile.
Well, will you be taking your jacket off?
It's not gonna be that hot,
dude. I know. I went through the weather with Gallagher, pretty excited. And when we talk fit previews, like, dude, suited and fucking zooted, brother. I have a perfect tie for you, but whatever. You bring your own tie.
I'm not gonna borrow a tie from you. Sorry.
Why?
I have my own ties. I will bring ties if I feel like I need them.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you don't want to bother packing a tie, I will have more than enough, and I have one
I
that
know
would
you will
match
have more than
perfectly with your outfit.
But now you got me reconsidering everything. If you think that
that's just one
if you think
night.
it's tie necessary, no. If you think wearing a tie to the Cucinelli dinner is, I'm gonna text Gallagher.
I think it's poor. I think it would be borderline, not exactly, but borderline poor form to not come with some type of neckwear to the Cucinelli dinner. Yeah. Okay. So if that's what I'm most excited for, what are you most excited about in Italy and France?
Already talked about it. We're talking about in terms of events and shit.
And dinner. Yeah. Sorry. We moved on to the next.
I'm most excited for. I think it's a bit mysterious. I have an inkling of what I think it's going to be. But hanging with our Legace boys.
Oh.
Also, I've been starting to have some feelers out there to play some tennis with some homies, including Simon Hogman, the Malmomi, Sato from Our Legacy. Also, I want to hit his new bar in Milan called Bar Milano. Wine bar, but the food looks fucking incredible.
Did we go to that last?
No, it wasn't. It's new.
What was that? That was a great wine bar too, where they had that party at. That was fire.
He was just like popping magnums, like fucking.
That's how he has a kid now.
Popping magnums like the girth master. No, so his new bar, Bar Milano, looks fantastic, and I don't know if there's going to be a scheduled ting there. But we're definitely going to be going there and going crazy on the menu. Also excited, and I saw my sickly little Yannick Sinner, Rob Kelly. That's what he looks like.
He does look like Sinner, dude.
Like
a sickly ginger.
Yeah, like if Yannick Sinner had typhus.
Oh, who won?
I don't know.
Oh shit, dude! Alcaraz played Sinner this morning.
Yeah, and by the time you're hearing this, it's 4 days old.
Yeah, but I'm just curious because I actually don't know.
I just asked Gallagher. I mean, there's going to 5. My illegal stream was blocked by the firewall here.
Brutal, dude.
Okay, Gallagher says Alcaraz in the 5th. It was beautiful. All right.
Wow, what a
Robbie
match.
is putting together a little get together for Essence that I'm really just like proud that he's like
proud
gotten to this
moment.
level. You know, with the help of his papas a little bit, but he's now like fully running point on what should be like a pretty well-attended and very successful event in Milano.
And I think there's going to be some cool like content coming out of that as well, which I'm happy to, help assist with. Assuming I think we're getting interviewed or something, right?
Oh, I don't
Just flicks?
Yeah.
Flickiolis? Yeah. I thought it was like going to be like they're going to turn it into like a blog.
Do I have to wear a tie to the Cucinelli dinner? Nah, I never do, says Gallagher.
Okay.
You're stuck in, see, this is a funny little sidebar.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking to Gallagher. I was like, yo, like with Pitti Uomo, like, do you look out of place if you're not in a suit? And he's like, no, bro. Like, the Pitti Uomo of 12 years ago doesn't exist anymore. Like, the peacocks are still there.
Sure.
But, like, you are going, and I think this is kind of like a nice little peek into your brain in general. Mm-hmm. In your head, everything is 2012, right? You're 12 years younger, so you're 25.
Yeah.
You know, your hair is like a few inches further down.
Not really, but sure. Continue with the bit.
And I think that you're like, I know that your plan is to like wear outrageous suits and tailoring every single day at Pitti.
I think outrageous would be the wrong term, but the fact that I am like using this as an opportunity to like tap back into that like hashtag menswear lizard part of my brain, that's absolutely true. Like I'm pretty excited, and we'll talk about like how we're packing, and I have a plan that I'll share with you and the audience. But
okay,
I'm looking forward to it.
Right.
I like wearing
that's cool.
tailoring.
That's cool that you're excited about it. To once again just bust out your clown suits, literally. And, you know, it's just going to be, I think this is just
my Bodie clown suit is at the tailor's.
Last year, Gallagher wore a T-shirt under a jacket.
Operative phrase, under a jacket.
A T-shirt, though.
Yeah, still.
Okay. Anyway, what are you most nervous about for our travels?
We got some intel, and this should come as no surprise, that the eye towels are maybe not the hardest working, most efficient people.
Well, they're too busy committing domestic abuse and having their mothers do their laundry.
Right.
To do things like, I don't know, move a bag from an airplane to a conveyor belt.
So we were talking to our friend Gian, and Gian was like, yo, where you guys are going? You're going to Rome and transferring?
Me and Gene were in the club looking at our Delta app itineraries, and he's like, "Oh, bro, like, yo."
Your bags.
We're not going to talk about what he was just like, "Yo, oh, you're going through Rome. You're fucked. You are fucked.
Right.
Your bags are not going to make it to Florence."
So the reason we changed our flights is because we were so nervous about losing the checked bags. Because that's the thing. We're on the road for. Are you at like a month actually?
20 days.
Damn. Okay. I'm probably at 16.
Yeah.
So just like
like 18.
But just thinking about like we got to bring our gear. You got to bring
our pod gear.
Got to bring our pod gear. You got to bring our clothes. Obviously, all the toiletries, like all the shit.
You have to pack as if you're going to shit your pants twice a day.
Right.
There will be outfit changes daily.
Maybe for you. I don't do that.
Bro. What? So what you're going to wear to the Cucinelli dinner, you'll be wearing all day?
Maybe change it. Maybe a shirt change.
All right. I need a bumming around the house fit. I need a day fit. And then I need like the night fit.
Dude, you're going to be bringing so much. Well, it's kind of like the shoot we went on where it's like you literally.
I was told to bring that much clothing.
I guess you're right. And you're like, oh, here's another reason why I know that you're in Uncut Gems mode. You were like, we went to a style out and then a shoot the next day, and we brought stuff in luggage, and you were like, when will I have my suitcase back? Like, when are you going to pack for this trip?
Tomorrow.
Oh, really? Okay, so that confirms in my mind, because I'm going to pack the day of.
Okay.
But when I hear that someone is packing 24 hours in advance, that's not that crazy, actually. Today is Friday. If you told me that you were packing today, I'd be like, yo, bro, chill.
I need to do, I have too much underwear I need to do laundry for. But I'm also going to be spending a week playing tennis. So that itself is bumming around the hotel fit, tennis fit morning, tennis fit at night, afternoon.
Yeah.
And then like night fit. So that's 4 fits in a day, but only one pair of shoes for tennis.
Yeah. Okay. So the thing now that
2 pairs of shorts.
So now that we presumably have like the lost baggage, lazy Italian, situation handled.
Well,
presumably,
hold your horses, brother, because you were like,
knock on wood.
So, okay, the prevailing wisdom is if you fly through Rome, you're going to lose your bags. Right? They're going to lose your bags, and it's going to take like a few days to catch up to you, to get to you. Mm-hmm. And we were like, well, we're only in Florence for like 3 nights or something. So then like, do the bags come to Florence? Do they come to Milan?
Right.
And putting that shit on is like literally the foundational component of this trip.
Yeah, it is really.
We can't go there and not put shit on.
But I was like, all right, if I'm going to lose anything, it's like, honestly, this might sound gross. I'll run back the same pair of gay Mozart socks. I'll run back the same pair of boxers, but I ain't running back the same fucking shirt, dude. If you can see it, it's got to be freshy. So I was going to fucking check, like, literally what would be considered the most essential stuff. Toiletry, like a toothbrush. Like, I won't brush my teeth, but I need my suit fucking within arm's length, dude.
Well, if you lose that shit, you could go to the pharmacy and you just,
of course. And that was the
do a little
prevailing
shopping
thought.
spree. But
anyway, that's not going to be an issue now, hopefully.
Right. We canceled our connecting flight, and instead we're going to take a train, and we had to pay more to fly less.
Crazy, dude. Yo, honestly.
Yo, fuck Delta.
Yo, fuck Boeing. Fuck Delta. We're whistleblowers.
Fuck the FC. Fuck the TSA. Fuck the AFA. Fuck the FCC. Fuck the AFA. Fuck the AFL. Fuck the NFC.
Fuck Aflac. No, so the thing I'm most nervous about now that that's kind of like been bottled to some degree. This is the thing that we've talked about before where it's like, all of our friends, not all, a lot of our friends in the industry in New York are just being plopped up and placed down in all of these cities that we're going to.
Yeah.
But for some reason, like those people that we would see out and about, maybe it's a stop and chat, maybe it's at an event, like suddenly now that everyone is in a new fucking country, it's like hang out. And it's a lot of pressure. And the people pleaser in me is worried about like saying no to lunches and dinners because we might not be on the same page about that. And obviously we can do things separately. Though it is scary when baby is all alone in these foreign streets.
My training wheels on my city bike.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean the scooter? I got to take a scooter?
Like, of course, there's a class of fucking colleague that I'm not worried about hurting their fucking feelings,
Well, all right, let me ask you this. Are you scared to say no, or are you scared to miss a chance to have another birra messina?
More scared to say no. I don't. You think I need an excuse to have a fucking messina, brother?
Here's my advice to you: stop being a pussy and just say, "Hey, man, sorry, we're busy.
I'll
see you in New York.
I'll see you back where we live." No, the excuse game is going to be on point. And then my final thing is like forgetting about.
But to that point, it's I don't like having to do that because it's like. I think you're very good at, you're much better at me than like feigning interest in a conversation with someone you don't necessarily want to speak to. And while I think that's both a strength and a fault, right?
Sure.
Where it's like
double-edged sword, a catch-22.
Exactly. It's like, you don't like, why even enter into that conversation in the first place?
Sure.
If you don't want to talk to someone, don't talk to them.
What do you say? What do you just like tell them fuck off?
No, I can't always bring myself to like, enthusiastically have a conversation if I'm not actually enjoying the conversation itself. You know what I mean?
You can't fake it. Your face says it all.
Yeah. But it is like, oh my God, yo, how's your trip so far?
Yeah, it's a lot of the same
conversations.
conversations.
Yo, what you working on?
Yeah.
Yo, what are you doing after Paris?
Where you staying?
All that shit. Oh, yeah. You're going to this thing. You're going to that thing.
Yeah. What's the moves? What's the vibes?
Suck on my fart. Eat my ass.
And then I just hate having fucking shitty cell phone service. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
For just like scrolling and like, passing time. I wish I was on 5G. I'm not going to be on 5G. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, besides bags and kind of having to like being forced into situations with like, again, it's mind-numbingly repetitive. The same conversations you have with the same people over and over and over.
Honestly, that's the best part about like these compilation pods is we're like, these are some people that we're friends with. It's like we can actually have a real meaningful conversation that you at home can listen to versus like if the mics aren't there, it's a lot of bullshit, repetitive small talk.
You know what though? Being a professional podcaster for the last 5 years and beyond, but really the last 5 years.
And beyond.
Podcasting, like sometimes I'll pull a podcast question out of my fucking ass.
I like that. Out of your quiver.
Yeah. Hey, so do you listen to music when you fuck? Sir, my name is Nick Wooster.
I was going to say Wooster.
No, I'm kidding. But okay, I'm a little nervous about the Wi-Fi for work stuff, like transferring 60 gig video files is no easy task.
Bro.
That's going to be
Those are going to take like hours.
Days. No, days. Literally days. We have, I think, scheduled it such that we should be okay.
We're giving ourselves 24 hours for every video upload.
No, 48.
48.
At least.
The first 48.
Yeah.
The most crucial.
I think managing a travel baby.
Yeah, sure.
No.
I feel you.
And I'm not nervous about losing you. I'm nervous about like becoming resentful that you're a fucking baby. Mm-hmm. And managing a drunk baby as well.
Nah.
With like, sometimes the 2 beer lunches, sometimes it tastes like a 4 beer lunch, bro.
Okay.
Sometimes that the wine taste, which by the way, do you follow this or have you ever seen this like really snooty English etiquette guy on TikTok?
I have. I don't follow him.
This is the way you eat an olive.
Yeah. Oh, yo, dude, while we're here, I actually had this on the Runner Show last week. Are you up to date on your Italian coffee rules and regulations?
I think that what I like to drink is in accordance with the rules. So I just don't deviate from that. But it's like you can't have milk on top of food.
Yeah. Like no cappuccino after noon, macchiato. You're still even
no macchiato. You're good. Macchiato.
Really?
You're okay.
You're not pushing it?
Well, after dinner macchiato is like on the line. You're supposed to just have it. You're not supposed to put milk on top of food. But macchiato is a fucking little cum shot of milk.
No cappuccinis after fucking.
It's like after like 11 a.m.
I know, just to be safe. My thing is that I always want a doppio, so like just an espresso, regardless, just a cafe. So I'm not really worried about that. But yeah, we don't want to embarrass ourselves.
The etiquette guy though for wine tasting, he was saying that you're not supposed to actually. All you're doing, and I don't know if this is true or not. In fact, I don't actually believe it.
Okay.
He says that when they pour you a little splash, you're just supposed to smell it to see if it's corked or not.
Not even Sipsky.
Well, I always thought that you're supposed to try it and then be like, okay, I like this. This is good. I would like a full glass.
I thought it was a chug situation.
You chug it. You chug it.
No drop left behind.
You go not just vertical like the fucking rock. If you smell what Lawrence is chugging, you go negative. You go past 90 degrees.
If you smell what the sommelier is pouring.
I always thought that you're supposed to give it a little taste and be like, oh, like I like this or I don't like this. Oh. I'm too pussy to ever be like, I don't like this. I'll just take it no matter what. Pause. But I have seen my boy Noop. He once did it in a way where I'm just like, that is the way to do it.
Oh, he's a food guy.
So
he's a professional.
For anyone watching or listening, the way that he did it to kind of send back the wine that the taste was poured from.
Skunked. Corked.
No, it wasn't corked or skunked. It was like, by the glass.
Oh.
And he was like, yeah, I'm thinking I would love like a dry white or something, right? And then she like pours him something and he takes it and he goes, honestly, this isn't really what I'm looking for. And she's like, oh, of course. And came back with like more options.
Oh, nice.
And then maybe you should do this because then guess what? He got like 2 more tastes.
He got a little scam.
Yeah. A little scam ski.
Yeah, I thought the whole thing is when you order a bottle, you have 1 bottle and then you ask for another bottle. And then when you get 2 bottles, you stone cold both bottles. Like
that autistic kid in the fucking pool?
No,
or sorry, the Down syndrome kid.
Down syndrome.
Yeah.
He's stone cold 2, I think, Coors Light bottles.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing that with beer Messina, bro.
I know. I get really hangry, so it's tough. It's tough understanding. Like lunch in Europe is like fucking weird. Like I'm just gonna get like little like
it's light. I'm just
gonna get little like baguette sandwiches to go, and I think I'm gonna go out every morning and get breakfast. I think that I'm not a breakfast guy.
I know,
but I think getting something in my stomach will help the fuck ass lunch situation.
Energy levels.
Yeah, and also maybe do like a big snack run early on. But like I don't mean like chips. I mean like not like drunk snacks. I mean nuts and like fucking bars and shit. For some fruit, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something else that's funny. Okay, so Pitti Uomo we're there for the entirety of. Milan Fashion Week, I guess we're there for the entirety of. Even though
we're not really hitting like shows because there's a ton of shows that like, not that we wouldn't go to Prada, Gucci. What else is there in Milan?
No.
Diesel. But
Renzo also.
But we're gonna. I mean, that's more of like
Palm Angels.
Yo, I gotta make sure I'm sitting front row at the Palm Angel show. It's the most important brand in fashion.
Hey, yo, I might trip Luigi.
Sitting courtside at Rude on my trip Luigi. I think he shows in Paris.
Wow. All right.
Scammer's gonna scam, bro. Wait, what's Marcelo Burlon, dude? Does he still have a brand? Or is he the creative director of Motorola Razr now?
Dude, I have a crazy I used to be friends with him.
Oh yeah. Tap back in, bro. I'm sure he's got a good situation in Milan, no?
Let me find like.
You have text with Marcelo Burlone?
Yeah.
How is his English?
Fine. These might be too old.
Yeah, I was gonna say how.
Or maybe they're not. Maybe they're not on WhatsApp. Maybe they're like.
I was gonna say like, how long did you fucking keep your text for, bro? God damn.
I don't. You know what?
Oh
wait, what?
One thing we should say is that, I'll let you wait till we talk about
It's fine.
Fucking updates.
Lost it. Yeah, okay, so Milan, we're there for the entirety of it. And then Paris, like, when we're booking these flights, because we are, shout out Pitti Uomo, shout out the Italian government.
The Italian Trade Commission.
For flying us out like fucking thoughts.
Thati.
Like a house.
Like a bunch of gumas.
Exactly. We were like, hey, can we like, instead of flying in first day, flying back last day of Pitti, can we like extend, can we come back like later? And they're like, yeah, for sure. And us being Americans, we're like, okay, we got to decide this now. Them being Italians, you know, they settled, they locked in the dates a little later.
Facts.
We were like, yo, should we go to Paris, right? Should we, we're all the way there. Every fucking season, people are like, yo, you in Paris? Come to the thing. No, we're not. We're in fucking Brooklyn.
Come to this party. Pull up to the showroom.
Yeah, come to the show. Come to this dinner, etc. We're like, yo, fuck it. Let's just go to Paris and then spend a few days there, and then we can like part ways. We had no idea what the dates were. We had no idea what like the big shows, the big like events were. So like, maybe like the 17th. Like you're leaving the 19th. 2 days later, I'm leaving the 23 days later. Turns out there's some good shit happening those first few days, but we have basically backed ourselves into such a corner where everything like super duper fire is in the back half. Obviously, that's just how it goes, right?
Yeah.
There's like something big that kicks it off, and then like the back half is crazy. So, and what's wild to me, and I'm not going to say this lightly, is that it is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie that in the very little cold calling, reaching out we have done, a lot of brands that like are seemingly way above our pay grade. I'm talking about like the whole Throwing Fits world. They're like, oh, yo, like, yes, come.
Of course, we'd love to have you.
We love Throwing Fits. We love what you guys do. We love your fans. Pull up.
Yeah.
And it's like this level of respect and like relevancy in an upper tier of this like world of menswear and fashion that I didn't think
capital F fashion.
I didn't think we existed on these people's radars. And it's pretty cool that they are like, oh shit, that's such a bummer. You're not going to be there on those dates because I totally was going to have you feet on wood sitting front row at Rude.
The one time where keeping it humble goes wrong. We like didn't give, and I know that we probably have a reputation to the audience as like big swinging dicks, Adidas professional athletes, the only podcast that matters, etc. But yeah, we are literally absconding from Paris for some much deserved, well-earned vacation. We're like missing like, they're like, oh, yo, pull up to the Kiko show. I would love to go to my first Kiko show. I'm gonna be in fucking Ischia.
Come to this.
You're gonna be in Nice.
Come to this listening event that for a music project that is pretty fucking sick. Oh, sorry.
That no Gen Z person would care about at all.
True.
But yeah, but while there, we are gonna go to the Orly show. Which, like, for you, that's like a little mecca moment, right?
That'd be fun, but like fashion shows are kind of whatever, honestly.
Yeah, but seeing Orly, one of your favorite brands, like on the runway and being like a part of that's
that'd be
cool.
Yeah, for sure.
I think there's another big hitter that we're trying to work out right now. But the Paris thing, yo, literally, I was telling, seeing friends throughout the month, I've been like, yeah, dude, we're doing it all. We're doing the circuit. But like now I'm realizing like, oh, we actually are not at all because we are missing arguably like the most important leg because it's vacate time.
A little bit. But I love Paris. Any time spent there, and I haven't been there a long time. We spent a night there like a few years ago.
Yeah, but that was like we were working like dogs, dude.
Well, we arrived, we went to a PSG game. That was pretty sick.
Oh, true. That was
then got a kebab.
A doner.
Then worked all day and then flew out.
Fucking bounced. That was a cool hotel. What hotel was that? You remember?
Hotel Amour.
Yeah. Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it's called?
Amour.
Isn't that owned by some fashion guy or wasn't it like some?
I think it's it's not Stefan Ashpool, but I think it's like some Pigalle guys.
It was a nice hotel.
Sure. Yeah, because I remember my room where one, it was an apartment, but two, like I didn't have a fucking shower.
Yeah, you took like it was the thing where it's like, all right, which one of you wants like the suite? and whatever. I think you got it because I'm such a nice guy, and because you deserve it. As the shogun of throwing fits, and you had to take a bath, right?
I had to take a shower in a bathtub.
There's no current, so it's just water
I'm
everywhere.
standing in a bathtub, just like trying to like wash myself, just spraying water everywhere.
That's my thing, dude. With Europe, bro, whatever stars the hotels claim to be,
minus
at least
one.
knock off
Minus
bro.
one.
It is a completely old world fugazi system.
Yeah.
The stars are not the same. Yo, honestly, bro, it's like I want to stay at a fucking Marriott, not like some fucking chateau where I have to take a bath like a fucking handmaiden.
And you have to like go to bed sopping wet because there's no AC. Or the AC only goes down to like 81.
There's no AC on the continent, bro.
Fucking 29? What? What is the thermostat saying?
AC though, especially in fucking Italy, I would say it's probably worse in Italy than even France, dude.
Dude, the first
they haven't invented it yet.
The first Airbnb I booked, we were there once before, but we were there in November. And the lady very kindly was like, "Hey, James, yes, welcome back. Please be warned that our apartment doesn't have air conditioning, and it's going to be very hot.
Booking.
If you would like to talk further, cancel,
dude.
Refund.
Out of here, dude. No chance.
All right, so we have this trip on the horizon. What is the one thing that you've kind of left to the last minute that, I don't know, is like the most important thing that is still on your to-do list before we abscond for 3 weeks?
Ooh.
Besides packing.
I need to get my converter situation sorted. Like, there's a lot of things that I think I have. Like, for example, like, I don't want to have to risk borrowing the one iron that a hotel has. And it's like, oh, I have a travel iron. I'm like, wait, do I? Like, converters? Do I? Like,
Remember what happened in London?
Oh, the explosion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you nearly took your foot off with a rogue steamer.
Yeah,
because you didn't know that the voltage is different.
Yeah, the steamer literally became an improvisational explosive device, dude, an IED.
Shrapnel.
Yeah, so it's just all the miscellaneous shit, like the fit. Even though I haven't packed and I'm gonna pack at the last moment, I've been thinking a lot about fits, and we can maybe get into that. But yeah, no, it's all that shit like that. And I guess you can buy it when you're there, but I'd rather I need it on me.
Steamers and irons, I'm just going to use what's available in the hotel.
I'm always worried, though, that it's like, oh, yeah. Like for example, it's like, yo, we got to bounce to this appointment in 5 minutes. And you're like, my shirt looks like shit. But there's one iron that is being shared because this hotel is like living in the 16th century.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So I want to have my own, I take a travel iron. But I don't know if I think I have it. But
does it convert to European voltage?
I believe so.
You're gonna fucking die.
I hope so.
You're gonna die.
Don't say that.
I'm gonna hear a knock on my door. It's gonna open. There's gonna be a fucking iron in your neck. Like, James, what do I do?
Shrapnel, just fucking.
What's 911 in Milan?
Yeah, right. We should just know that. What is it?
622. I don't know.
666.
Yeah, look it up.
They gotta take you to get blessed by the Pope, dude. That's their modern medicine. Throw a little holy water on that shrapnel. Keep it pushing.
All right, 113 for Italy. Or 112?
Oh, nice.
Which one is it?
They got two.
That's in.
One is only for iron-related emergencies.
One's for women being domestic abused by their husbands. Okay, do you know what it is? Guess what it is in France?
You'd go series Sacre Bleu.
No, it is higher than the age of consent. It is 17.
Just 17?
Yeah. And fire is 18. And poison control center is 0140054848.
I've had too many Cronenbergs. I need to call poison control.
Yeah. SOS doctors to get your stomach pumped, 3624.
Damn, bro. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway. SAMU, I don't know what SAMU is. That's 15.
What is the most important thing that you still need to sort out?
I got to do laundry.
That's okay, sure.
No, I mean, it's fucking... okay, here's my schedule for the next whatever. Like, we're going to wrap this up. You're going to get a haircut, right? That's important.
Actually, that's the most important thing. I got to see
you got that settled.
Yeah.
I need to go home and unpack from our photo shoot yesterday.
Oh, same. I didn't unpack at all.
Which is fucking crazy. The fact that we had to devote an entire day to something 3 days before traveling for like 3 weeks is wild that we did that. Mm-hmm. Very stupid. But ultimately, it's going to come out good.
Oh, I honestly think it's going to be a banger. It was mad funny.
Yeah.
It's just hard not working with fellow professional actors. Fucking rookies. Where do you cast these fucking beautiful young people?
Because they're hot. Yeah. because they're all 22.
See, we're like character actors, right? We're seasoned. Right. We come from the world of theater.
Yeah. Acting.
It is mad easy to act. I will stand by that claim. I know, like, we kind of did like an extended riff in another thing that hasn't come out yet for another client, but like, I find it the kind of acting that we do, which is like that we are usually hired to do, which is that over the top, performative, hacky, jokey shit. Like, as long as we are writing our own lines, I do find it like pretty easy to just like be that kind of act. Okay, be that kind of actor.
This is an argument I was having with my friend group. Is we were talking about like what actors get paid and how much money they make and like all their diva behavior. Is acting a hard job?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, maybe dramatic.
I mean, like in movies and shit. See, here are the hard components of, I think, acting as a profession. Well, one, obviously, like breaking into it and like getting work. Beyond that, though,
yeah, getting casted.
I do think it is
getting cast
very draining to show up to a place, sit around. There's this weird dynamic between like talent and crew that I fucking hate, where it's like, I don't know, there's just like a divide, right?
Yeah.
And you can like try and joke or like relate or whatever, but it's always just like your talent to the crew. So and they're working harder than you.
And you understand when there's like a Christian Bale kind of freak out or like a David O. Russell freak out, like you get that?
No, inexcusable, but it's like, okay, so you show up, right? You're like under these hot lights, you're wearing clothes that are making you fucking pour sweat.
Sure.
The pressure, and I think the intangibles of having like a star quality, like you can't teach that, right?
No.
So you got to have that, but that's like
we got that covered in spades.
I'm not talking about us, by the way.
Oh, I am.
I'm not. Okay, I know you are. I think like being there and being like the amount of work you do is very, from a temporal perspective, very tiny, but you have to nail it.
Yeah.
And every time you fuck up, you ruin like 20 to 100 people's job
and day,
and they have to redo it,
right?
And they did their job. You're the one that didn't do your job.
So
that expectation and having to perform in front of like dozens of people, where their entire fucking livelihood and mood and job and how their day's going to go is dependent on you. That's a lot of pressure. I think like all the hurry up and waitness.
That sucks.
That sucks. Where it's like, okay, you did your job. Go over there and sit around for like 2 hours, and we'll come get you when everything else is like set up for you to come in and you just like do your thing. That's tough. That's psychologically tough. I think the hurry up and wait.
Well, it's more like that's just boring.
So yeah, but I guess
it is a little it's a little taxing. If that was like your whole job, you and I we just have these like little like blips of moments like that. Versus like if that's what you did all the time for your livelihood, yeah.
And you got to be, I mean, I think it's really like, and I'm not saying that acting is a hard job. I think the hard parts are like, you got to be on and you have to be 110% on for like, and nail it when you're on the spot and when it is your time to go. But no, fucking acting's easy, bro.
Yeah. And we're good at it.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. All right. I think so.
Yeah. All right. So I got to do laundry. I'm going to a Yankee game tonight for my mom's birthday. And tomorrow I got to wake up.
Oh, Shohei
Ohtani. I think Yamamoto's pitching, which is fire.
Ooh, that's fun.
Tomorrow I'm seeing personal trainer at 9. Got to do laundry. Got to pack. Then hanging out. Got like evening dinner plans. It's just a lot, bro. I mean, there's so much like loose ends of work shit that have been put off for so long. So it's all that. When we finally got on the flight.
Yeah.
And we were blessed with the ability to fly with, I believe, unlimited alcoholic beverages. What is the over-under? It is a red eye.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like a 7 p.m. flight.
Yep.
What's the over-under you think on alcoholic beverages consumed on the flight?
Well, the most important thing is getting shut-eye. So I've been thinking about like, I'm gonna hit Jenna up for some Scrippies.
Oh,
I'm gonna definitely do. I think it will be like, honestly, bro. I want to land and I want to feel good, and I think I'm saving. Did you pre-select your meal?
Yeah. I got the lamb.
Oh, really?
I love lamb. What did you get?
Lamb on a flight?
What did you get?
I got the pasta.
Okay.
Even though we're gonna be having pasta, I was
You're gonna be so hungry.
Yeah.
No protein.
Yeah, but it's a burrata ravioli, so like that'll be kind of filling. Anyway,
you're gonna have the shits.
I'm like, my plan is meal, maybe 2 to 3 glasses of red wine.
So factor in the Lawrence variable. That's 2.6.
No. I'm gonna keep it on the fairway. Then I'm gonna pop a pill, throw on a movie, and then, dude, I want to sleep. Or
right.
not a want. I want to sleep. It's not even a want. It's a fucking need, dude.
Yeah.
Especially with like. Now, because of making sure our bags don't get lost, we got a fucking train to catch, and then sleep on that train, right? That's like a perfect nap,
Yeah, I hope so. We'll see.
But yeah, I mean, listen, we don't need.
All right, 2 to 3, whatever. Yeah. Do you, bro? Do you? Did you pick your seat?
Yeah.
All right, good. All right. Let's see what else. Okay, fit wise, give us a little because I don't have any fits planned. I would love to get just a quick preview of the fits that you have percolating in that bean.
Okay.
So that the folks at home know what to expect when you're out here going, walking past the street style guys.
Yeah, peacocking with the best of them. Okay, the garment bag is going to have 3 full underwear, socks, and footwear aside. Pitti fits, locked and loaded. We're talking
suits,
shirt in the suit, tie in the collar, ready to go.
Okay.
So we are doing.
How outrageous are the suits going to be?
One is vintage Armani.
Fire.
One is fake vintage Armani, aka new Todd Snyder.
Okay.
And then the third one is going to be, and here's where maybe let me ask you what you think about this, right?
All right.
So I'm bringing it's a double-breasted, it's a Gant sport coat, which is kind of like that classic club navy blazer, but I can't bring my Ralph one because the fabric was not going to work, even with like temper. But here's the thing. With that fit, right, that's just a jacket, just a sport coat. Should I wear pleated jorts with a sport coat? I'm going to look like a talk about a baby.
You're gonna look like
with Gabe Mozart.
You're gonna look like
it might be too much.
You're gonna look like a baby that's also a pedophile. I don't know how that's possible, but you're gonna pull it off.
So a baby that gets pussy.
Or dick. I don't know. Bro,
well,
you're gonna
me, if it's me.
Look like a gay pedophile baby.
Yeah. So that's the one where like I'm like, yeah, what is the corresponding, like what are the bottoms? That one will have the
bottoms are your pedophile victim.
Like with the vintage Armani suit, we have a vintage Armani shirt. With the Todd Snyder suit, we have a turn bullshit and asshole shirt. I can't say the tie brand because I have to gatekeep because that was Mikey's orders. And then with the Gant sport coat, we're gonna have a vintage Wrangler because I'm like, yo, Wrangler jorts, pleated jorts. It's like maybe two schoolboy. That's the one I'm still workshopping. But those are the 3 fits for the 3 days.
You're gonna look like you're trying to have sex with Matilda, bro.
Yo, and no hats, dude. I'm gonna do my hair every day. I'm gonna be slicked back like a sloppy steak eating piece of shit.
Okay, so you are gonna hark back to your hashtag menswear fuck ass era.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the jorts,
the Pitti pleated vintage polo jorts, the Pitti fits and the Milan fits could not be more different.
Okay,
and that's by design. So
I am a little like you and I. We cannot wear our throwing fits at ease at the same time. Like we'll just look so silly.
So what footwear are? Because I know exactly the shoes that I'm bringing. What's your footwear rotation?
Well, I'm a little
because you have no fits plan.
Well, I have one fit plan that's kind of pushed me into a corner, which is I'm going to a black tie gala during my vacation. I'm going to the Patrick Megad tennis camp. Serena Williams is former coach, and
is the gala like an opening gala for all the camp goers?
No, so he's a charity. So it's an academy. So like it's literally where like very talented children are. Like Coco Gauff comes from there,
right?
She was raised up in that system. It's a charity event because he's a bit of I think he's like over 1 million followers. Like he's a guy. He's a guy. He's a guy in the tennis world, like a brand. It's the 10-year anniversary of this gala that like I was looking at former photos. Like Mike Tyson goes every year.
Yo, you might.
Serena Williams is probably going to be there, especially for the 10-year. Maybe
like
Coco.
This is like a real celeb spotting event. Well, Coco just got bounced from the French Open.
I know. So it is truly a black tie dress code. So I have to bring a tuxedo. And that's another fucking pain point that I've been running around town.
Getting it tailored or whatever?
Getting it tailored. I had to go to the tailor 3 times. I had to find a tuxedo shirt. You know how hard it is to find a tuxedo shirt these days?
Yeah, that was really hilarious because you were hitting up one of our group chats about like literally like it was talking about uncut gems. Imagine uncut gems, but he's trying to not get an opal, but he's trying to get a fucking tuxedo shirt. That was you.
I ended up I was talking to the Howie Bling of Orchard Street Garments, where it's like all Stacey Adams and Unk ass shoes. And I'm like, yo, do you have tuxedo shirts? And he's like, yeah, I got this like polyester one that's a fire hazard for $40. I give you a good price, $40. I'm like, done.
You got a $40 polyester tuxedo shirt?
Because like
French cuffs?
Yes, you could get no, not French cuffs.
Ruffle bib?
Yeah, no, not ruffles, but like
it's
this
pleated.
shit. Yeah,
pleated bib. Yeah,
because like where do you get a tuxedo shirt these days? Right, you could go to like Suit Supply, J. Crew, all these kind of like mid tier mids. But I'm either gonna like invest in a tuxedo shirt, and this is gonna be my tuxedo shirt for like the 3 times I have to wear a tuxedo for the rest of my life, or I pay $40 from fucking Howie Ruffles on Orchard Street.
And you went with Howie Ruffles.
Luckily, I also procured a tuxedo shirt from Fursac that is honestly fucking delicious.
Oh, thank God. Is that a Ryland plug?
You're not supposed to say that, but yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
But
my bad.
Finally. So here's the thing, though: is like my garb bag, like 1/3 of it. If I'm bringing like 3 suits, like you, 1/3 of it is devoted to this fit that I'm only going to wear once. Do you think I can? Do you think I can? Do you think it's going to be a very try hard peacocky ass move if I wear a tuxedo jacket to like a Ralph dinner with no tuxedo, but just the tuxedo jacket? It's double breasted. It has a satin lapels. I believe it has the stripe. It's from Todd Snyder.
So you like pull up to the Ralph cocktail hour doing Ralph cosplay is what you're saying. Because that's the Ralph move is tuxedo jacket with like jeans or whatever.
I know, but it's like,
no, you should not. You're going to look like a waiter. I know. People are going to be giving you their empties. No, this is like, I do think it's kind of hilarious in like a karmic way where it's like, here's Larry going fucking hashtag menswear fuck ass dweeb mode, but like you're bringing a tuxedo.
And now I'm like, yo, do I just bust out the tuxedo like a random ass thing? Like the,
you should wear
fucking.
You should wear a tux. The Pitti would be so funny.
And like
dude.
the Essence happy hour, should I wear a tuxedo?
on like pod day when we're like mainly locked into like a room podding with an amazing cast of characters, it would be mad funny if I guess if we're taking pics with everyone, you just have a tux on.
Well,
very professional.
The tuxedo is such a singular fit, right? That is for like one night and one night.
I like that it's double breasted. That's cool.
Yeah, but you can't for suits, it's like you can break them up. For like jorts, you can wear them with a t-shirt. You can wear them with a fucking blazer. If you're a fucking if you're a 2-year-old pedophile.
Can we give Todd Snyder just a little bit of flowers here because like they've been so good to us? I see so many of these fucking TikToks and reels about all like the stuff you can buy at Todd Snyder. The best shit you can buy at Todd Snyder, and I don't know if people are talking about this because I do not consume any of that fuck ass content, is the tailoring. This Italian wool that I have.
I'm sorry for fuck ass pilling you, by the way.
Well, wait, what did you say? Fuck it. What did you call me? We're on a group.
Derp fuck ass face.
A friend of ours took beautiful. Well, I wouldn't say beautiful. Took some film portraits of us at that at the Evan Canori event, and I thought you looked good. I thought I can see you like using that.
What I use it for? Well,
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think it's a great photo. But
and then I'm showing off the grill.
Well, that's the thing. Like this is.
Should I bring my grill to? I'm going to.
I know you're going to, but what you have to exercise restraint on is just because you're wearing the grill doesn't mean you fucking every time fish hook yourself.
Well, that's just someone smiling.
But you smile so hard that it fucks up the rest of your face, where you're like one eye's closed, like you're. It's just
terrible.
It's a bad looking photo of you.
Yeah, no
and I
shit,
said,
dude.
It's kind of like I did the scale emoji, and it's like on one hand showing off your grill, on the other hand derp fuck ass face.
That should be the title of the episode, derp fuck ass face. I will say that if you look up derp fuck ass face in the dictionary, you do see that picture. Yeah. That is pretty rough.
So I think that you wear the grill, and I don't know if I'm going to bring my 2-piece, but like I think that the grill is best when it's like subtle, when it just flashes a little bit while you're talking or while you're smiling. When you're at the fucking orthodontist, you look like an orthodorcus, bro.
Great pun. What I gleaned from that. What is it? Fuck ass derp fuck ass face. Is I just need to be wearing sunglasses. Even in the fit pic today, I need to be shade. How many like shades to bring? I don't know about that. That's another fucking question.
Footwear though, let me ask you as a
we have 14 minutes.
Huh?
Until I have to leave.
As a suitsman, let me ask you. Tuxedo footwear. I'm not going to bring patent leather shoes because again, those are not versatile. I don't want to bring shoes that are only. Like the tuxedo not being versatile and taking up so much real estate in the garment bag is like a problem. So for shoes, I don't know if it's going to be the Gucci sleds. I don't know if it's going to be my Our Legace Croc cab loafers.
Those would be nice.
I mean, I like.
There's an argument to be made that like
I don't know.
Hardware like on the kicks like a horse bit is not black tie appropriate. With that said, like it's like yo, I'm James Harris from Throwing Fits. I do whatever the fuck I want.
I'm in a tennis gala. Like relax. Buddy.
Yeah, I'm sure most people will be dressed like dog shit. No offense to whoever the fucking coach is.
I mean, it's all European, so I'm sure they'll actually look pretty decent.
Well, we all be like skinny ass tiny tuxes and shit.
Yeah,
probably.
But like honestly, my tuxedo pants. I love the tuxedo. The pants are very like traditional fit, like not very wide. Crazy to wear pants that skinny in this. As someone that wears like big pants.
Right, totally. Because like that's the other thing. If the pants are big enough, they could cover some of the shoes. So it almost like as long as they're black shoes, you'd be fine. But I get your point.
Yeah, the crop on these pants. I definitely am pretty sure I'd ask for more of a break.
Damn, hate to see it, bro. Because there's no time now. We're in the 25th hour.
Also, if you get your pants hemmed too short, you can't go longer.
All right. So footwear rotation. You want to hear, and then we can see where we're overlapping.
Very quickly, go.
All right. Salmon City Mucks, Stofa Gilly Lace Twinkle Toes, Stofa Grecian Loafers, Morehouse Brown Boat Shoes, Gazelle, TF Gazelles, and then white and blue Kiko Novales. That's 6. Oh, and a pair of fisherman sandals for vacation.
Okay.
So that is 7 pairs of shoes.
Okay.
4 of which are crushable, smashable, not worried about them.
That's a lot of boat shoes. You fucking...
Well, 1 pair of City Mocs, but here's the thing is I want...
You derp ass fuck.
I have the Morehouse ones are brown boat shoes. I need 1 pair of brown footwear. Everything else is black. I need something brown.
3 pairs of boat shoes.
2.
Okay. You don't need 2. You don't need 1.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but it's like I want to not have like any. I want to have any shoe that I'm wearing at Pitti. I want to also be able to wear like to a beach club in Ischia.
Yeah. So why are you bringing 2 pairs of boat shoes?
Because one of those pairs, the Salmon pair, are not to be near any body of salt water. Those are too nice.
But you're bringing them.
Yeah, but that'll be like
and
for
they
dinner.
Can't, and they can't double for.
But that's for dinner and shit.
Got it.
You know, they're too good. That's Italian deerskin. All right.
I don't know. Podcast and boat.
Are you bringing Noval? Oh, do you have? So are you bringing Novalises? Are we going to be Novals? Because we can't even do that.
Before you cut me off, podcast and boat shoes. Those things just don't mix, brother. Sounds like some fuck ass combinations.
Combination.
I don't know what I'm bringing. I don't. Fisherman sandals, as always.
Would you, if we both meet in the lobby and we're wearing different colorways of Novalises, is that a bad look?
I don't think I'm going to bring Novalises.
All right.
I think I'm going to bring 1260s, these, not these, Our Legacy Clove sneakers, TF Gazelles, Fisherman sandals for sure. Bro, I don't know. I haven't thought my shit through yet.
All right. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of the pod.
Summer bucket list.
Yeah.
What is on your summer bucket list?
Let's just go bar for bar and then just...
We could riff a little. How much time do you have?
We have 10 minutes. Oh, all right, first...
You have 10 minutes. I'll keep going.
Yeah, you should honestly, dude, go for it. But all right, first thing, dive off a cliff.
Into water or to dive?
into a body of water. I know I get a lot of...
Can you swim?
I am a strong swimmer. I was going to say, despite...
That's what all weak swimmers say.
Despite
all weak swimmers underestimate the power of the ocean.
It's actually mad funny because Jenna lives her whole life criticizing me, but the one thing that I think is a valid criticism for her is she is a weak fucking swimmer. I get nervous when she's anything more than waist deep. And she's tiny. So it's like, hey, I don't want you to get fucking washed away. I am not just a strong swimmer, but this might sound crazy, but I'm an aquatic creature and I dive so gracefully. And I've been cliff diving since a youth.
Where?
And Lake George.
Oh, okay.
And
it's pretty far upstate.
Now that I am going back to Ischia and I'm familiar with all of the cliff diving opportunities that I know it was like a volcanic island, but dude, I'm going to be fucking leaping from heights that most people probably can't even comprehend. I am a spectacular graceful diver.
And you dive or you just jump?
Dive.
You dive? What's the highest you dove?
I don't... if I said 30 feet. Does that sound crazy?
Jumping 30.
I'm not even fucking around. I'm being serious.
I need video evidence of this.
There is fuck, I would have to go to my Facebook. The biggest one was when I was younger and it was Lake George and there was like a really...
And how old were you?
22.
So 15 years ago.
Yeah, but I've been diving my whole life.
Okay. When was the last time you dove off a 30-foot cliff?
I'm trying to think like how hard I went in Ischia. So a year ago, basically from today, I was hitting like I was doing 20 feet
diving.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, dude, I'm a really good diver.
Video evidence, please. I need the video evidence.
The bigger thing for me is before I just got to check the depth to make sure that I just have it.
So how do you do that?
So I don't Christopher Reeves myself. Well,
throw a rock in there?
No, I assess the contact zone. It's kind of like in Godzilla -1. You know how they have to sink Godzilla into the trench? Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
So I just make sure that there's enough. For me, I'm like going out. You know. So it's a lot of the jumping. I'm not just jumping up and then going straight down. It's like a lateral, you know. It's like a lateral movement out.
30 feet.
Does that sound crazy?
Yeah.
I definitely think it might have even been higher. 50 is crazy. I know that.
30 feet is a 3-story building.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm not even kidding. 2 to 3 stories.
All right. It's like in XXX State of the Union with Ice Cube when he's jumping off the bridge and he shoots the water with a shotgun to break the surface tension.
Oh, wow. Genius move. Yeah. All right. What's the first item on your summer bucket list?
Well, let me just say, I co-sign cliff jumping. I don't dive. I jump.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
Are you a good diver?
I don't know if I'm a good diver or not.
What? What is that? You never dove?
I don't. When I'm jumping off a cliff, I like to jump
straight down. Pencil.
Yeah, like boom.
Yeah, that's fun too. But the dive
clench your asshole so you don't get douched because that's how people die when they jump off bridges.
But you know how high are bridges?
Well, they break their spine and so much water goes up there, shoots up their ass that it like blows the brains out of their
Start
ears.
Carrying a shotgun with you, dude.
I know. Well, no, not if you're trying to die when you jump off a bridge.
When I'm cliff diving, I'm not trying to die.
Cliff jumping is, I love cliff jumping, but not cliff diving. Okay, my first summer bucket list, it's a kind of a tennis category. I really want to play tennis at the Grand Central Tennis Court, which is like up high on the top floor. It's like secret, but not. And in the summer, the prices actually go down.
Oh, wow.
Because all the richy riches take the summer off and then they're in the Hamptons. So and they're not commuting through Grand Central.
So you don't have to compete with any of those fuck ass derp faces.
Dirt fuck ass faces. It's weird that the prices go down. And then you go and have a drink at the Campbell's Bar in Grand Central, which is a beautiful place. I also, related US Open, the Labor Day weekend, I want to do a weekend out in Flushing where you attend you attend a night session, then you go out in Flushing, which is so much fun.
Yeah, best food in New York.
The food, it's a very like late night, 24-hour kind of like scene, and then go back to a hotel in Flushing and then stay there and attend the following day's day session.
Wow.
Beautiful. It's been a kind of like
beautiful day.
Bit of a kind of fantasy itinerary for a minute now. And hopefully this summer's the one.
Is that something you do dolo or you go with the crew?
I was hoping to do it with my boy Anoop, but Strange Delight is kind of his like taking Ball's time right now. So we haven't really
imagine. Yeah. He's gonna be locked in.
Also, I tried to buy tickets and bro, Challengers, it's when you love something and then like it enters the mainstream or whatever, and then all of a sudden like it becomes the thing. No, it was impossible to buy US Open tickets because so many people.
The Challengers tax, really? You think so?
I think so, yeah.
Wow.
I was talking about Gallagher and Bijan. They were also like that nothing was going through.
So in terms of court time, price of the stick going down. In terms of going to the US Open, price of the stick going up.
Price of the stick?
Yeah, I was trying to do a brick tennis racket pun, and that's all I could land on.
Yeah.
All right, second for me. You talked about my cornhole form. You just saw it on a picture, right?
Zesty!
To the folks at home, because this picture will not... honestly, it's just on my Instagram, so you can go dive deep and find it. To me, it's almost like a baby bird learning how to fly. That's how I would describe it. But it is a little zesty. I am very good at cornhole. It might be the only thing I'm athletic at besides diving. I want to... and
I played cornhole with you at the Masters. I'm trying to remember...
Oh, we lost. We did it. Who did we play?
Brock and Mike Slice.
We lose to those derp fuck ass faces. No,
I'm trying to remember. You weren't bad.
No, I'm nice.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that you were like the number one guy in the group.
Who is that?
But that doesn't mean that you're not good.
Yeah. All right. So my the summer bucket list is not just play cornhole. I'll be fucking tossing bags all summer. I want to have one perfect round of cornhole, and I looked this up, and that's called a Romanik. It must be named after some pro cornhole guy that they show on the Ocho.
Who died from cirrhosis of the liver.
And I don't care if those are dunks. I don't care if those slide in, but I want to hole out 4 bags one time this summer.
Wait, so it's 1, 2, 1, 2.
I just want to, and listen, if I'm playing someone and they play great defense, good for them, but I want to fucking hole out all 4.
Okay.
That's it. That's called a Romanik, apparently.
I respect that. Yeah. Seeing your leg bend out was crazy.
I could give it a... Should I hit the fucking... All right, why don't you go and I'll just show.
I don't know. Watch his right leg, people. Yeah. Well, no, because that's not... No, see, that's trophy pose, but what you actually did in the photo is your right leg, which is supposed to go behind you for balance, is actually kicking out, which is probably why your shit was slicing off to the right.
That might have been me shit-faced playing cornhole, and I lost the use of my extremities.
I mean, that's to be assumed, no? All right, my next one, go fishing off a boat.
Oh, nice.
I want to spend like a half day or maybe even a full day chartering a boat and going fishing.
Should hang out with my brother-in-law. That's like the big move in Matagorda, Texas when we go in the summer. Yeah, bro. Well, I mean, you know, with your boys, with your family.
I want to do a thing where like, you wake up at like 4 a.m., you hit the water at 5, you're like done at like 2, and then you're coming back and like you know have some fish, have some fucking sashimi and beers on the boat on the ride back.
I love that, dude. Shit, dude. Maybe we should do a Fab Five chartered fishing excursion.
Sure.
That could be fun. I'd like to finish one book.
Good luck, brother.
Yeah. I'm basically halfway.
A book that's not a movie?
I'm halfway through Heat 2. And then I have the Mad Max book that I put in the musings. That's on a Kindle. Jana got that for me. So I'll be reading that hopefully at a beach club. And then another thing, while I'm at that beach club reading, bro, I'm going to tap back into remember me realizing that Tennant Super Lager are actually like 9%. So you're drinking So I just want to pass out drunk at a beach club.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. And
that'll happen.
Yeah.
I'm confident in that.
Just do a little bit of time traveling.
All right. Another summer activity, summer bucket list. I want to spend a day on the Coney Island Boardwalk and then go right into a Cyclones game.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So it's like Boardwalk Beach.
Nice.
Then like pack up, go right on over to fucking,
experiential shopper here.
Exactly. Yeah. I've done it before, and you can go to the Cyclones game on a whim, get a ticket for like $10.
Of course.
It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful day.
You could pass out drunk at the stadium, I'm sure.
Sure, if you want to.
All right, let me some other ones. I want to wear I have a white suit. I want to wear the white suit out on a big fucking Turbo Larry night and not get a single stain on it.
Not going to happen.
You don't think so?
Not confident in that. No. You may be a graceful diver. You're not a graceful
drinker
or drinker.
Well, I'm not a big stain guy. It's more about like, honestly, dude, the biggest thing with the darts is like in Vegas, it's like burning yourself. And the white suit, that and fucking darts do not mix. So that might have to be a Zin night.
The latest thing I purchased off seeing a viral TikTok was some like crazy stain removal spray.
For clothes.
Yes.
Send that my way, bro. I'll have Jenna buy that.
It's called like Miss Mouthy's Messy Eater or some shit.
Okay.
Like literally, the woman.
Wait, for real eaters?
The woman had like cherry stains or whatever. Like she like smeared cherries on her shit, just sprayed it and went away.
What?
It was crazy.
Yeah. All right, so I need that link for ASAP. Or put it in a fucking musing, dude.
Yeah. All right, next up, I want a bike ride to Tarrytown.
How far of a bike ride is that?
Probably like 6 hours.
That is how many miles?
I don't know.
We're on borrowed time here. I don't want to be late for my appointment, but I feel like, well, you can easily do that. You're in good shape. You're athletic. That's a good exercise. And what's the reward once you complete the first leg?
You like get like then you come back. Like you come back on a train.
So you go the 6 hours, you indulge in some delicious meal and drink and feast, and then you take the train back.
Well, once you get through the Bronx, there is this like path that is like an uninterrupted 50-mile stretch. So it's probably like 60 miles total. And I'm not trying to like race up there. I'm trying to, kind of take my leisurely time, but it's supposed to be really beautiful and kind of this like the Captain Lawrence Brewery is, I guess, like a popular end destination.
Which I've seen reporting for duty.
I've seen that beer at a few bars.
Yeah. I've ordered it mainly because of the name before. It's pretty good.
Yeah, but basically it's just like, 60 miles. Again, just like a nice day trip that's like rewarding, physical.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you get the nice payoff.
All right, here's my final. It's like two sides of the same coin. Once we break and we take a little pod break, well earned, I'm going to go mustache mode. I'm bringing the mustache back. I'm doing it.
Wait, clean shaven on the...
Nah, not clean shaven, but definitely like just the
Why do you go clean? Go clean shaven. It grows back.
No, I know, but I kind of like having a little bit of a shadow.
Should I go mustache mode with you?
Yeah.
Should we do mustache week?
While we're not together?
Oh, I thought we were going to... Oh, you're going to do it in
the morning on
Italy.
the 19th when I leave, I'm going to wake up, I'm going mustache mode. And to counteract that, because my wife will be just absolutely fucking horrified. And I already told her I'm doing this. To counteract that...
You're going to give her a mustache ride.
To get the... Always. To get the horny levels back up, I really hope that I can get recognized at least one time in a foreign country in front of my wife explicitly, because ain't nothing gets the juices flowing like her being like, you know what? This guy I married, I'm so proud of him. Nice. But I need to get recognized just once. So if you see me with my wife in Europe,
Ischia, what's your hotel?
We're staying at 3 different hotels.
Okay, what?
I know, but that's part of that. No, we like doing that. Hotel hopping, baby.
I did that last summer, and the annoying thing is you have to unpack and then repack every single time.
No, I know, but
Versus just like unpacking once for like 9 days.
This bitch is so efficient with like the fits and the planning that it's never an issue.
This white bitch, Pat McAfee, talking about your wife.
this quarter Mexican bitch, chica. This quarter chica
bitch. Yeah. This fuck ass bitch. All right, my last one is food related. It's actually cooking related. So obviously, I want to go unk mode on the grill heavy in the proper attire, proper shoes. The one dish that I want to do is grilled oysters with a compound butter.
Woo! Let's go.
I did
it
once years ago. It's so easy. You pop them.
I know.
You put a little disc of the butter that you've pre-made, obviously, on top. Just let them fucking sizzle. And by the time that butter is melted and shit's like bubbling and turning a little brown, done.
This guy shucks.
Easy as shit.
How's your shuck game?
Pretty nice. But I did see, again, a TikTok hack that I don't think I'm going to employ because it requires pouring liquid nitrogen over oysters. And then so the little asshole muscle freezes and the shell comes off. And then when the asshole muscle freezes and as it thaws, the shell comes off and you just pick up the top shell off the oyster.
Can you just Gronk spike them in your kitchen?
No.
Does that work?
No.
No? Okay.
No. And then I really want to I've had this idea for a minute. I've never seen it. I'm sure it's out there. If you have a place where this exists, please let me know. A soft shell crab banh mi sandwich.
Ooh. Yeah, I could fuck on that for sure, dude.
I love soft shell crab season, which is basically the summer. Phenomenal. But with some pickled fucking veggies and some jalapeno on a baguette.
Cilantro.
Oh my goodness.
Is there any, what's the pate kind of substitute? Like what
it's just soft shell. Mayo, sriracha. Maybe some like pickled peppers. I don't really like raw jalapenos, unlike your Mexican fuck-ass wife. She's Mexican, right?
Yeah.
She's Puerto Rican?
She's a crazy chica. No, Mexican, Puerto Rican.
So those are my food.
Yeah, I married a Latina.
I'm just a fruity white boy with a fiery Latina wife. Those are my food summer bucket list.
Pair of pickled peppers. Is that it?
I don't know. All right, you got to get out of here and handle some one-on-one time with Rob.
This has been another edition of the Fuck-Ass Derp Face podcast.
It's been another episode of the only podcast that matters. Chef, take us out.